Hey everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So it's not raining hard right now, which is why I thought I'm gonna go ahead and walk up to our area and take you with me. So we were woken up last night to, basically we thought that we were gonna be kind of missed by the tropical storm, the hurricane Idalia, but it has moved west. So we are now under that tropical storm warning now, along with our Savannah, Georgia peeps and many other counties in Georgia and Florida and South Carolina and North Carolina. So basically you're going to follow me around today. We're going to just make sure that everything is charged, our off-grid stuff, because I'm not really worried about necessarily the hurricane, but because we live in the sticks, the boonies, if electricity goes out, we're usually, us country folks are usually the last people to get our electricity turned back on. So I just want to make sure we are prepared. This is a wonderful time to actually say you should go ahead and listen to our pantry prep episode of Round the Hay Bale with Andale, where we talked about different types of things that you are out of our control and how to be prepared. So let's go ahead and roll the intro and get into this day and the rain.
I'm coming home.
Y'all, I look a mess today. Like when I say a mess, I mean a double mess. But again, we were woken up pretty late or early last night with the notification that we were under the tropical storm warning. So I'm out here in the camper. It's pretty much packed up right now because we have it closed up. When Brother Chris and Tara come to visit, and while they're getting their acreage on the homestead ready for their second home, this is where they stay. This is where I stayed when my house was getting renovated. It was great. It's about 125 square feet. And if you want to find more videos on that, I'll leave playlist up here of me living in this on the homestead before my house is ready. So what I'm looking for now is we have different equipment that you can charge phones, we have different USB charged flashlights, fans. I'm trying to think of all the different stuff. We have a lot of USB charged equipment, and we have one piece of charging thing that you're able to charge up to 6 different things. I'm just saying things a lot on the charger. So I'm looking for that so we can get that charged. Just an FYI, we are on a generator here in the town where I live on the homestead. And our generator runs off of our propane. I haven't looked to see how full our propane is because we don't usually get that filled up until about a month before our winter hits. In Georgia, we're 8A, zone 8A. That could be anywhere from like late November, early December before I really get it filled up. So I am going to take you along to look at that. But what we're looking for is we're looking for that chargy thingamabob. And yes, that is the technical term. So let me look for that and I will be right back with you. Alrighty, so I haven't found the big one yet, but I did find the smaller one, a plastic wine glass, important, and a flashlight. So I'm going to take that up from here because we have what we call our little storm cellar, which is basically just one of those train crate metal things that was put into the ground by the previous owner. And it has a lot of my holiday decorations, but it's also where we went when we were under a bad tornado watch last year. So that is where I'm going to move most of the stuff, is out there, just in case we have to go out, but I will show you. But now we're going to head over to the warehouse to see if it's in the warehouse, because there's lots of little buildings where all of my crap could be. Alrighty, before we go out to the warehouse, I'm back in the kitchen. There's Mom behind me. We are actually preparing and canning a lot of our 50 pounds of apples and the 77 pounds of pears that we were blessed with this year. But I want to go ahead and get my first one charging before I go out there and show you our battery pack that we have for our batteries, because it looks like the flashlight that I had, the batteries were going out. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. That is kind of like bougie town homesteader, but it's okay. Keeps us organized. So let me plug this in. Again, this is one that you can charge, multi-charge as a flashlight. Then you can charge one device, whether that's a USB phone or anything. Plus it also has a hookup if you have to jump a car. So that's what theirs for. So let me get plugged in and I'll show you the battery pack. Alrighty, so I'm grabbing the batteries out of this is called the Battery Daddy, Battery Daddy. And it is wonderful. It has double sides where you can stock up. Let me flip you around and I'll show you. So it's the double side where you can fill up batteries on both sides. Of course, the back side is all double A's. And then it's a mix up top. But also, let me pop it open. It has a battery tester to see if the battery's good. If you see that right in the middle. Right here, you put your battery in there, press it up, and it will tell you right there if it's good or bad. We've used it before, it's wonderful. And then this small little middle piece right here is for all your little round ones and little small ones. But I need 2 of these, of the D's. So I'm gonna D it up. Yeah, see, we got apples everywhere. See if I can do this with one hand. All right, let's head out to the propane tank. Alrighty, y'all, back again outside. We're actually going to the compost. It's just raining lightly right now. Now, it did downpour a little bit right before I started shooting, but I'm gonna walk over to the propane tank first. Again,
The black bag, Vicky.
what?
The black bag. You said there was a black bag full of stuff.
Oh, it's in your white bucket. But as I said earlier in the video, we are very blessed that the house is attached to a generator. You can see it back there. Now our water is not attached, so if electricity is out, we will not have water. But we do have water stocked in our storm shelter, which is where we're going next. And our generator runs off of propane, so it has not been filled since the winter. But sorry y'all, I'm being loud. Can't even see, hold on. We should be good. We're at about 50%. We're good. We's good. Normally, I guess they're not really doing their rounds yet, because normally when it's at 50%, that's when they start refilling. No?
No, it's more 20 or 30. Bring that bag too.
Mom told the truth now. So now we're heading over to the compost, and then we're heading over to the warehouse to see if we can find any more of those chargeable charging stations, and then we'll walk you over to the storm shelter and kind of show you in there. Alrighty, walking back from the compost area now, where I'm heading to our warehouse and then the storm shelter. Mom went to go pick figs. Oh no, my camera's getting wet. And then I will take you and show you the chickie chicks, and we'll go check on them. One thing that I've noticed, especially with our hard rain, is the previous owners built the chicken coop in a perfect area because it doesn't flood, which is a very good thing. Now, everything around the garden, and sometimes even the garden, floods. Why do I feel like I have bugs on me, y'all? Whoa! But the good thing is that the chicken coop does not flood. But I'll take you over there so y'all can see how the babies are doing. So now we're at what I'm calling the warehouse, and that is where I do all of my candle and soap making and that kind of stuff. And sometimes I just throw crap in there that needs to be in other places, and that's why I'm going to look to see if there is any of our chargeable stuff in there right now. See what I told you? Just crap thrown. Okay. See if I can do this with one hand, y'all. I probably should have put the camera on my tripod, but I forgot. So look at, I don't see any, y'all, there's so much stuff in my little warehouse. I need to clear it out. One of the goals this year is I'm going to be pulling everything out, painting all of this white, and putting in an air conditioning unit for next fall season. Even though it's insulated, I don't know if you can see, it's insulated very poorly by the previous owner, but it's still insulated. And it doesn't get too hot in here, so I can leave the candles in here while they're being sold on our Etsy store. But let's see. Some of the stuff I don't even know what it is. And that's probably not something I want to share on YouTube, but oh well. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Oh my gosh, just looking at this gives me anxiety. To clean it up, let's head to the storm shelter. Alrighty, heading over to the what we're calling storm shelter now, just to make sure everything's stocked up in there. I do know that I have water and all that kind of stuff in there, just in case we need it. Again, I was joking about this on our podcast. My house is 100 and something years old, so it's lasted through tornadoes and all that kind of stuff. I think she good. Ooh. I'll just step in. Okay. Hope you can't see much in here, but storm shelter, it's probably, dropping stuff. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 20 feet. I don't know, but as you see, I have all of my holiday decorations in here. Yes, I have a lot. We have some water storage. Y'all know that my dog, Destiny, doesn't get along with anybody. So she has her little crate there, and I put the swimming pool right in front of her, because if she sees them, she's about that life. She's going to throw down. And then mom's dogs stay up front here. And Brother Chris and Sis Tara's dog, Delilah, when she's here, is up front too. So that's in here. Brother Chris is supposed to be cutting out for ventilation. Only bad thing is we don't get any cell service when we're in here. But it stays pretty cool. We have the solar lights that we charge up to keep in here. So chairs. Last time we had Fritos and boxed wine, so it was good. So yes, now I'm gonna go put my boots on because it's muddy and nasty, and go up and show you how the baby chickens and turkeys are doing. Well, we're finally making it up to the chickens. We had double fed them anyways last night, but good news is it rained, and it rained. But that was about it. And now they say that the storm has passed us. So even though it was good that we were all prepared and set up, I think we're out of the clear, y'all. So this has probably just been a lackluster video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still going to show you a little bit of the chickens. So let's go up there and see how the babies are doing. Well, did y'all make it through the rain?
Some watermelon? You want some watermelon? All right.
Ma'am, settle that down. JW, you too. Fighting on camera. You see how it goes? How about y'all? Did y'all make it through the rain? Princess, would you like to answer? Not really? Big Daddy? No? Nobody? Alrighty, well, it's about to start raining hard. So y'all, that's all for this video. If you liked it, make sure you're liking and subscribing. Right, Mom?
Right.
And tell them to hit the bell icon.
Hit the bell icon.
That's the way you're notified anytime new videos drop to the channel. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Threads, all at Ormsby Farm. And until next video, be blessed. Bye, y'all. Be safe.
I'm coming